Why don't you pick on somebody who's equipped to take on evil demonic skeletons?
Glory Stone. Glory Stone. Glory Stone. Glory Stone.
Who are you?
I'm a boner killer.
This is Commodore Corso. I'm on the spacecraft Visaris, one of the shuttlecrafts of the Astro Space Hero ship, the Jolly Roger. Right now, one of our enemies, the dreaded musical madman Maestro, is following us. I'm piloting the shuttle as fast as I can. I have my cadets.
Yes, Commodore, we're fine. Abbott and Costello belong in space.
Abbott and Cadet Costello in the hold. And the weapons fire is coming right at us.
Behold, I am the marionette of evil! I will crush you puny Earthmen! I will crush you, human, and I will win!
Nutty as the day is long. Alright, cadets, get ready to turn on the inverse power tachyon pulse. Turn it on as soon as we hit maximum speed.
Right away, Commodore. We're getting the inverse tachyon pulse. It's ready.
Engage.
Punch it.
What?
We did it.
I will be back, Earthmen! Mark my words!
We'll take care of you next time, you madman of the galaxy. And your madness will be stopped by Corso and the Jolly Roger. Guys, we are at the planet X. The Vorgan scepter is there. We will find it and take care of it. You guys go to the planet's surface and I will take care of Vespa here in space. Good luck.
I will attack Duper 88. I will send all of the radiation to you. I will destroy you and your little ship.
What happens next? Find out.
But first, let's tune up. And easy does it, direct from the record, string for string. I will
kind of in the middle of a thing
Board charge.
right now.
Remember, the sixth string, lowest in tone, is near
I'll have to get back to you.
holding your guitar in playing position. The pitch of a string.
We're gonna be trying something just a little bit different today, kids. We're gonna be making a meal just for one. Are you knocking around the house by yourself? You feel a little peckish? Well, now you can have Dr. Ghoul's ridiculously simple, incredibly, embarrassingly good tasting honey chicken. Okay, now for the ingredients. We need a small bowl of egg noodles. We need a small measure of carrot sticks and broccoli. We're making the meal just for one, so keep that in mind. Now, the only seasonings we're really gonna use are about a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. You can use the light soy if you prefer. A 1/4 cup of tomato ketchup, and 3/4 cup of your favorite honey. And the last thing we need, of course, is 1 large chicken breast. Sorry for the censoring, but you know how uptight people can be. All right, now the first thing you do is you set your oven to 350 degrees. You put some heat to your water. You're gonna be adding some chicken to base to that to get some chicken broth. You put some heat to your skillet. You take your chicken breast. You flop it in here. You let it sizzle just a bit. You don't have to add any seasonings just now. Cover it up. Leave it for a few minutes. Let it get nice and sizzling. Okay, now while all this is going on, you incorporate these liquid ingredients into a bowl. Add your ketchup. 1/4 cup, no matter how big the bowl is. 1/4 cup of soy sauce. That in there. And a full 3/4 cup of delicious, preferably local, honey. There we go. We get all that in there. We stir it till it's ready. There we go. Now it's ready for basting, ready for us to pour over the chicken, make it good to go. Now once your water's at a good boil, take that cap off. Add about a tablespoon of chicken broth. Actually, you add a tablespoon of chicken base. Wouldn't make much sense to add broth to the broth you're making right now. There we go. Almost. Let it get good and dissolved there. You know what? That's close enough. You cover that. You get that water back to a boil. Let that heat up a little bit. While you're waiting for that boil to return, you step over here. You flip that chicken. That's a nice sizzle. That's what you want to hear. Cover that bad boy up for just a few minutes. and you can see what happens next. All right, you can see your broth is now at a good boil. You add your egg noodles there. Give that a good stir. Cover it up. Give it a few minutes. Now we've talked about how to tell when your noodles are done. You have to taste them. You can't try to throw them against your skeleton and see if they stick. So give that just a few minutes. Then you test one of them too. If it's got a little bit of a bite, it's almost done. And we'll come back to that in just a moment. Now, just as this chicken breast is about to finish cooking, reach over here to these sauces. Get those sauces ready. You pour just one good spoonful over it like that. All right, 1 1/4. Let it sit for just a couple of minutes more. Then we're going to be ready to throw it in the oven, put more love into it, and then you'll be good to go. Now the noodles are probably about halfway there. We'll let them boil for just a couple of minutes. We add those carrot sticks. We stir those in. We let them sit. About another 3 minutes, give or take. Now look, you don't have to sit around with a stopwatch to make sure, oh, it needs to be exactly 3 minutes. Give it a minute or two. You'll know by watching, you'll know by testing, you'll know by tasting. You learn to cook by cooking. So hang out, we'll get the chicken going. You guys will be set. Now that we're confident that our noodles are done, we shut off the heat. We add our broccoli to the mixture. Broccoli doesn't take long to cook. We cover it up. We leave it alone. Okay, now we've taken the chicken out of the skillet and it's almost done. We take our sauce. We dip it over that bad boy. Look at that. Look at that. Is that not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? When you think it's beautiful enough, we hop over, we put that in the oven. Now before you take it out of the oven, you're going to want to hit it with the sauce one more time. That's only going to take probably about 10 minutes or so. So get this in the oven, be patient, and you'll be set. There we go, kids. A beautiful meal for one, and it didn't take very long. As a matter of fact, you should be able to put this together in the time it takes to listen to one Smothers Brothers long play album, or perhaps Disney's Haunted House LP. Either one of these should give you plenty of time to get your meal together. So until next time, kids, enjoy cooking with Dr. Ghoul. Look at that. Is that not beautiful, man? Oh, let me tell you, you will dig this food. Now, I've already had complaints that I didn't introduce the chicken base when I was going through the ingredients. And it's true, I did not. I am completely, wholeheartedly, sincerely sorry about the lack of introduction of the chicken base. If this has caused you any anxiety or fear or problems, I am sorry for that, and also for the lack of censorship on the chicken breast.
What the absolute f***ing hell are you supposed to be for Halloween? I'm John Wayne. That's not John Wayne. Well, yes, it is. It's John Wayne, famous movie actor. No, it's not. You don't look like John Wayne. You look like our current president who's got syringes in his eyes. Why does he have syringes in his eyes? 'Cause it's not the president, it's John Wayne. That doesn't explain anything. You're just jealous, 'cause you can never come up with a good costume. You know, let's just cut to the clip. We got a show for just watch us.
Dad, are we there yet?
Danny, you want Daddy to show you what cannibalism means, son?
Jack.
It's okay, Mom. I watched it on YouTube channel where Jake Paul ate his brother's hamstrings for the family marketplace.
See that? It's fine. He saw it on the internet.
I got the sending.
Son, I don't know what that means.
I got the shinding.
Is this the place? It's huge.
Yes, Wendy. I told you like 7 times.
I just don't see why it's called the Overlooked Hotel. Just seems too hard to miss, you know, hun?
Where's the bar?
Daddy, I'm a dinosaur.
Well, that's just wonderful, son.
Tony lives in my mouth, Dad.
Well, you must be the new winter caretakers. Are you Tony? No. You like ice cream, Doc? Doc! My God, I wish I had an axe. I would cleave Wendy's head right in two. Not because of ghosts. No. Because just look at her. She won't let me live that down. So I put Danny in the washing machine while I was drunk. It happened 5 times. You'd think it was 100.
So, Dick, what do you do around here?
Rotten bitch. All work make dull boy play me, Jack. Am I having a stroke? I need a drink. Kill your family. You know, I get that a lot. Wait, where is your family? I assure you they're around somewhere. Great party, isn't it? Yeah, hey, don't bother. This skit fell to shit. Here's Johnny. Is he dead? You would stay out of the forest, for the forest is death. Spare me
Space Bro, this is Admiral Edward. We need you to take care of the situation.
I will eat your face, and you and that loving robot are going down! Yes! I win! You suck!
Lock weapons, and I'm gonna fire.
Zap. And I'll come back next time. Just you wait! Ah!
Oh, Mr. Friskin. Toby, listen to me. I'm not changing the grade on your oral report. It was appalling. You must learn how to speak correctly.
I just wanted to give you this apple to make it up to you. I'm sorry.
What a loser.
I can't talk anymore!
Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Tea and the Trailer. I am your host, Victor Von Psychotron, and tonight's tea is Essential Everyday's tea. That's it. Just 100% natural tea. I know nothing else about it. I'm guessing it's a black tea, but kind of a boring name for a tea, just tea. So, while our tea is brewing, and I recommend you brew this about 3 minutes, which is average for most teas, especially just tea, let's watch a trailer for a film that lasts about 3 minutes and definitely is not boring. I mean, any Ted V. Michaels film isn't boring. So here's a trailer for 10 Violent Women.
Liberation and the kinkiness enough to enjoy it.
When 10 liberated, fun-loving, decisive, enterprising young ladies fail in a gold mining venture, they choose to become 10 violent women. Precision timing, careful planning, and teamwork do the trick. That is, with a little extra persuasion.
It's the rainbow that I'll take them all.
Very good.
Fill it up. What? This is the first time I've ever taken my clothes off in an alley.
I need a description.
$1 million, my best collection.
They break away from boring old ties and are off to make new friends and influence people. Find new adventures.
Bullshit ladies, we aren't playing games anymore. I mean, if we get caught with this stuff, we are going to all lose minds.
Another half for $1.5 million. I suggest you take it while you got the chance.
Well, screw you, mister.
I said that was my last and final offer.
Getting their kicks along the way.
Power.
No!
Becoming more nervy.
Joni, will you stop that goddamn thing? You make me want to puke.
How do you know if it's good stuff, huh?
Are you kidding? We will try before you buy.
Busted. They take the consequences. They meet new people.
I am Miss Terry.
and I'm in charge of this section. I make it a practice to personally take time from my schedule whenever any of my girls need me.
All right, girls. Back in your cells.
Things are sometimes pleasant, sometimes difficult.
Just get ready to stop it, Miss Terry.
Let's cancel Summer's fights.
Good friends are hard to make.
Kent won't hurt Summers too badly. If you ever again have the insolence to side with an inmate against me, so help me God, I'll have your ass.
Your best fighter. Lead her out of the darkness. You smote her sins.
Is to match the whiteness of your alleged virginity. I'm gonna get her. I've told her you'll be joining her in solitary soon. Do try not to disappoint her, my dear.
Enough is enough. The girls again take decisive action, get respect authority. Having survived hard times, they're anxious to see the world, willing to do anything to get what they want.
The steward says he would have passage for you if you would be willing to work.
Anything.
You say you'll do anything?
No. Yes. Yes, we'll do anything.
Look out, world. One for all and all for us.
Don't miss 10 Violent Women.
That's tea, all right. We hope you have enjoyed our latest trailer. Please feel free to email us your comments about it. Also, be sure to check out our blog, Facebook fan page, Twitter feed, WeirdoRama.com, and our Patreon page if you wish to help keep us in tea, so to speak. So, for all of us at Weirdorama, this is Victor Von Psychotron telling all of you to stay weird. And enjoy your tea.
Asked why I've never featured dead or undead performers of a certain spectrum specialness. Is it ego, you ask? No. It seems that the local reality here doesn't allow for more than one crayon countenance at a time. Observe. Ernest the intern, are you a person of pigment?
Yes, yes. I'm very much hue endowed.
Damn! Damn!
I want to eat tapioca every day, but I can't because it gives me diarrhea. It's not I want. There are laws and traditions that give us structure, and that helps some of us. If it doesn't help you, fine.
If you didn't get diarrhea from tapioca, you would eat it every day.
I do eat it every day. I just get horrible diarrhea.
So you spend a good portion of your day that you don't have to just having diarrhea.
It's a fast diarrhea. It's just very painful.
Oh my god.
This is shocking to you.
Yeah, it is.
We've found your limit.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of Tea and a Trailer. I am your host, Victor Von Psychotron, and tonight's tea is the Republic of Teas Cranberry Blood Orange. They recommend you brew this for about 3 to 5 minutes. So, while our tea is brewing, let's watch a trailer for a film that lasts about 3 minutes. An appropriately titled film at that. Brain of Blood.
How many ways can you distort the human mind? One way is to remove the brain itself and control it. It's a fiendish spectacle of shocking surgery as new life is given to a man already dead, a creature created in an operation of horror. Can man control his most fiendish impulses to destroy? See Brain of Blood for the shocking answer. His body returned to its grave, but the brain was gone, living on in a madman's skull. Deep in the doctor's chamber of horrors, living victim supplied the serum for his experiments. So fantastic and unbelievable that you'll have to watch every moment of Brain of Blood to see for yourself. A monster with the mind of a madman seeks vengeance. His body died. His brain was saved for the most unholy experiments. The brain of a dead man lives in a creature of horror.
No, the 6 cannot go there because that makes 6, 6, 6. That's not good at all. No. Oh! Don't mind me, just exercising my brain a little bit. We hope you have enjoyed the trailer for Brain of Blood. Please feel free to email us your comments about it. Also be sure to check out our blog, Facebook fan page, Twitter feed, and of course, WeirdoRama.com. So for all of us here at Weirdorama, this is Victor Von Psychotron telling all of you to stay weird and enjoy your tea.
Charlie here with my lovely co-host Skunky, and today we're going to build the Whiskey Fizz, a classic drink, a very tasty drink. Skunky's going to do the building while I call out the ingredients. We start with 1.5 ounces of your favorite whiskey. And strangely enough, I would not recommend a bourbon for this. You want a whiskey for this. Then 1 ounce of simple syrup. If you've been watching our videos, you know how to make your own simple syrup. It's very easy to do. If you don't know how, watch our video. We've got one up on how to do it. 3/4 ounce lemon juice, fresh squeezed of course. And the reason that we're building this in the glass over ice instead of shaking it, 3 ounces of club soda. And Skunky, why do we not shake club soda? Skunky, why do we not shake club soda?
Because otherwise it would just go sploosh all over the place, and that's not a good drink.
No, that's never a good drink. Give it a quick stir with the stir rod. You can use a spoon as well.
And why do we not stir it a lot?
We want a little dilution from the ice, but we're mainly just blending the flavors together.
And we don't want to get rid of all the bubbles.
That's right. We want to keep that carbonation in there because that's what makes it a whiskey fizz. A nice light color. You can't even tell there's whiskey in it.
Yeah, it looks kind of like a lemonade that'll knock your teeth out. Well, actually, it wasn't that much whiskey. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, 1.5 ounces of whiskey.
Yeah, there was a little bit much.
And whiskey's a pretty good proof. Very tasty. Very, very tasty. Doesn't taste like lemonade. You can taste lemon, you can taste a little bit of sweet, and you can taste the whiskey. It's not overwhelming, but you can definitely taste it. You like it? She likes it.
Well, the whiskey's there, but it's not overpowering.
It's there, but it's not really relegated to the background, but it's not right in your face either.
Well, it's all of the flavor, not a lot of the proof. Although I'm sure that proof will sneak up and say hi later.
It really enhances the flavor of the whiskey, though. You can use a blended whiskey, use your favorite whiskey. I don't recommend the bourbon. The bourbon will be a little bit overwhelming on it.
Probably the same thing would go for a rye.
A rye would definitely be way too overwhelming, so just stick with a nice blended whiskey.
Yeah. This is definitely a light drink. Light in flavor, not light in proof.
No. This is between 60 to 80 proof right there. So, no, it's not light proof, but it is a light flavor, light and refreshing.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
The carbonation helps a lot with that.
But it doesn't taste like a soda. I mean,
no.
It's a light amount of carbonation. It's not like you're drinking a insert in soda.
Right. And not like a champagne fizz either.
No.
Once again, that was 1.5 ounces of whiskey, 1 ounce of simple syrup, 3/4 ounce of lemon juice, and 3 ounces of club soda. Build it in the glass over ice, give it a quick stir, and you're done. You go to a bar and order one of these, you're looking at $12. Build it yourself, you're looking at maybe $3 maximum.
Depending on the whiskey.
That includes if you have to buy the glass.
I think we're done.
I think we are too. Friends, as always, join us every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on KJSR.net with our regular show, Nothing to Say, or just watch the next video. Either way, until then, friends, drink what you enjoy and enjoy what you drink.
Bye.
Being a wuss is no way to go through life. But sometimes people need a little help overcoming their wussiness. Take my friends Bill and Marty, a couple of classic cases. Marty, he has stage fright. As for Bill, he suffers from aquaphobia. In other words, Bill gets shrinkage before he even touches the water. In fact, Bill had a chance to be a hero the other day, and he blew it.
Sure. I'm a coward. Afraid of the what?
He even tried getting swimming lessons from Coach Morgan. But Morgan's a wuss too, so that led to bupkis. So I told Bill he had to go to his happy swimming place. And that's exactly what Bill did.
Give these girls a pool, a few square inches of bathing suit, and the car with a hard top, and the little matter of diving becomes very simple.
Today, Bill's a champ in the pool and with the ladies. Now, watch what happened when Marty tried out for the school play.
I'm not going to try out. I'd like to work on stage crew.
Things aren't much better when Marty tries to get a date.
And the words didn't want to come out. And she was staring at... Was my face broken out again?
So I decided to put Marty on a different sort of stage. Once he got his keister beat down, that school play wasn't such a big deal.
Besides, I am particularly fond of muffins.
As for luck with the ladies, I guess Marty's gonna have to settle for drama club chicks.
I'm not going to try out. I'd like to work on the stage crew.
Zombo, there are no fish under this ice. There are no fish under this ice.
Lord, is that you?
This is the manager of the ice rink. I repeat, there are no fish under this ice.
Oh gosh, it's Hugo on the USS Neptune. I'm discovering a weird Nazi witch, and she's using her brain magic powers to infect the galaxy with evil. Oh.
Mortal men are slaves to their ruttings. That slavery is what I use to harvest the blood of evil. Mortal men are slaves to their ruttings. That slavery is what I use to harvest the blood of evil.
Oh. There's power going on, and it's craziness. But I'm using the machine on the Neptune to feedback against that Nazi witch. Take that! I'll take care of you next time, Nazis. because Hugo don't like Nazis. Space Bro, all the way.
Flights prove that much of the staging area had been completely destroyed.
Every time you turn on the TV these days, it's more bad news from around the world.
Incident last summer, when the U.S. replied just as swiftly to North Vietnam PT boat attacks.
Yes, times they are troubling, but you're nice and safe here in Pulaski. Uh-oh, the sirens. It must be a nuclear attack. Don't panic. This is a time to remain calm. Ugh, just a false alarm. But what if there really was an attack? Would you know what to do? It's impossible to look into our future to see what lies ahead. The only thing we can do is be prepared. Suppose you hear that alarm again. There are some things you should know if you don't want to become a freakish atomic zombie. Oh, jeez. Despite your mildew problem, the basement will make a solid shelter.
Stay inside your shelter until you're told it's safe to leave.
Looks like you're going to be here for the long haul. Hope you packed enough stuff. The only problem with 14 days of food is that it runs out in about 2 weeks. Food you find outside will be contaminated. If you eat it, prepare to die. And the water supply will be poison, so you must boil and drink your own urine. Yummy. The same goes for the furry critters left behind after the blast. If you do find a dead animal, dispose of it using a paper bag and a properly marked barrel. You should also protect your farm animals. Unless you are very lonely, you should probably keep Bessie in the barn. Don't worry, she'll be fine. Just leave her lots of hay. But above all, the most important thing...
DJ Skunky, once again flying solo with another cocktail for you. Today we're going to be doing the Gold Rush cocktail. It is a very simple cocktail. We'll start off with 1 ounce of good bourbon, which smells immensely well. To that we're going to add a 1/2 ounce of lemon juice, freshly squeezed. And then we're going to finish it off with 1.5 ounces of ginger liqueur. This nicely smelling ginger liqueur is one actually I made. It's actually very simple to do, but if you don't have the time, you can also pick up ginger liqueur at your local store. But if you do have the time, I do encourage you to look it up and make your own because you can adjust the strength. I like it very spicy, so this has a lot of ginger in it. But once again, 1.5 ounces. Cap our shaker. And then shake until chilled. And then we're going to take our cap off and strain it into our glass. And as the name implies, it has a very nice golden color. Probably mine's a little brown. May change color depending on the ginger liqueur you have. Very tasty. Really does help that it's very chilled. The bourbon is not missing from here, even though there's 1.5 ounces of ginger liqueur. But it's not as harsh as bourbon. So if you're a new bourbon drinker and find bourbon a little harsh, this is an excellent drink because you still taste the bourbon. It's very much on the finish, but it's not very strong. And this is actually a very strong bourbon that I was using. I think it was at least 80 proof. So it does tone it down a lot, but it doesn't lose the bourbon flavor. And the ginger, well, it's amazing. And the lemon helps all the things together. So there you have it. The Gold Rush cocktail, which contained 1 ounce of good bourbon, 1/2 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice, 1.5 ounces of ginger liqueur. Shake it, strain it, drink. So until the next video, be sure to listen to us every Sunday night from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. Nothing to Say on KJSR.net. And until next time, bye.
This is Commodore Corso of the spacecraft Jolly Roger. We're in an uncharted part of a galaxy. But we've been hearing rumors of weird and strange anomalies in this uncharted part of space. Space Hero Command has sent me and the Jolly Roger to find out what exactly has been going on. There's been rumors of a space creature known only as the Pumpkin God. Ensign, full speed ahead.
Full speed ahead, sir. Awesome.
Eyes sharp for anything strange in this haunted part of the galaxy.
Commodore Corso, there's a spacecraft in front of us. I've never seen anything like it before.
A spacecraft's coming up to meet us.
Corso, you and the Jolly Roger will fight me. I am the great pumpkin god of space. You shall be destroyed by the pumpkin god of space. It is time for Halloween, Corso. It is time for you to pay.
We'll see about that. I am Commodore Corso, Pumpkin God, and I will stop your reign of evil.
It is me, the Pumpkin God, the evil spirit of the galaxy. And you have now come into the pumpkin patch of doom. You and the Jolly Roger. I will get you, Corso. You and your ship, Jolly Roger, is now prisoner of the Pumpkin God. All right, Ensign. If he wants to play hardball, lock weapons and fire. Locking weapons and firing. No! Where? Run, Corso! We shall meet again in the dark reaches of the galaxy. In the galaxy parts where even black holes are beacons of the light. And there you will find the Pumpkin God. Ah! Soon, Corso, we will meet in the stars! We'll meet you again, Pumpkin God. But know wherever your evil is, the Jolly Roger and I will be there to stop it. This is Bruce Strange contacting Mad Scientist Hugo. Hugo, come in. Bruce Strange, this is your faithful apprentice, Hugo. Alright, Hugo. Let's have it. I found Dimension Z. You got my report on Dimension Z. Well, remember the space monkey that had its space probe? It landed on Earth. It detected strange radiation from the Z dimension. Yes, I heard about that. Something about the spacecraft with the monkey encountered something. The spacecraft's telemetry said the monkey ran into something in space, and it changed the monkey on a fundamental level. Do you believe that explain what's going on, Hugo? On the program. And because of it, we discovered that there's something called Dimension Z. Alright, 1 second. Alright, 1 second, Hugo. Alright, Hugo, I'm at my viewing portal. Send me exactly what you discovered. To bridge our world into their world. The space monkey went through time, but it's a terrible, crazy world. Terrible and crazy desires. Things not made for mortal men. Hugo will believe it. And Hugo has built a device. Yes, to cross into it. I did some preliminary experiments. Let me tell you what happened. I turned the machine on. And it was like watching TV, but it suddenly got crazy. Crazier. Dimension Z. I've been working on it, doing some historical research. A powerful wizard used something called the Church of the Octopus like a skull thing, to contact the other worlds. And because of it, he contacted worlds beyond our own. Hugo was very impressed. I was in this strange world. I had crossed into Dimension Z. Madness! I know. You've done well, Hugo. It's time to build a bigger machine to go into Dimension Z. I think we can build a device to cross into Dimension Z. Bruce Strange out. But let me tell you, it was Manny.
Well, that was bananas. Hey, what's up, meatballs? Mr. Meathook here, bringing you another one of Mr. Meathook's video reviews, where I look at the best of the worst of the worst, I tell you if it's good, bad, even worth it. Today, I'm super excited. I was able to get, it's not really like super early copy, but I was able to get a copy of Psycho Ape by Addison Bennick, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but I've been looking forward to this movie for like a year and a half when I first stumbled across a trailer for Psycho Ape, sometime early to mid last year. I've not yet watched it, it is still sealed, but let's check out a trailer real quick.
Prepare yourself for the most intensely bananas motion picture of our time. Psycho Ape. Primate movies have come and gone. This is also a movie. Psycho Ape, a bloodthirsty banana butcher with revenge in his veins, stabbing his way into your heart. Can anyone escape the slaughter of Psycho Ape? The motion picture some people are talking about, with a budget of pocket lint and a cast of verbal commitments, Psycho Ape will leave you breathless. Literally. Psycho Ape. Coming soon.
Looks bananas, right? Like super crazy. Is any of that footage in the movie? I don't know. But I haven't even read the synopsis. I know it's here on the back, but I have not read the synopsis. I will read it to you after I've watched the movie before I give you my opinion. But right now, I'm going to stop recording and I'm going to go watch this movie because I am super excited to see it. I love some of the stuff that they say about this movie, such as primate movies have come and gone. This is also a movie. A movie everyone said could easily be made. A movie some people are talking about. And then it was made with a budget of pocket lint and a cast of verbal commitments. That makes me laugh. I love people that can make fun of themselves. I'm hoping this will crack my top 5 of the year. I'm really looking forward to this. It's obviously a guy in a suit. And I don't care. Just super excited for this. So I will be back in a bit, probably an hour and a half or so. I don't know how long it is. I didn't see a running time, but I'll be back and we'll talk about it. All right, so now I'm back. I have officially watched Psycho Ape. Holy crap, guys. That was a movie. So where do I start? I'm going to go ahead and read the synopsis, because now that I know what it's about, I can tell you a little bit about it, but I would just want to read what they say it's about, and then I'll talk what it's about. They were just teenage girls trying to have a teenage slumber party, until a psychopathic ape escaped from the Detroit Zoo to ruin their night. He's been on a killing spree for 25 years now, leaving banana-soaked corpses and bad movie parodies in his wake. Psycho Ape is a DIY, micro-budget, gorilla filmmaking gorefest. And I will say this, that is an accurate description of the story. Sort of. There's not really a lot of story. That's pretty much it. A gorilla escapes from the zoo, goes on a killing spree. That's pretty much it. There is a zookeeper that tries to catch him. His name is Dr. Zoomis. Definitely not a parody of Halloween. He definitely doesn't do the entire Blackest Eyes, Devil's Eyes monologue. That definitely doesn't happen. But I'll tell you this. I had an absolute blast watching this. I was hoping that it would be amazing. I was not disappointed. Loved this movie. The acting is ridiculous. The whole movie's ridiculous. The kills are ridiculous. There's one scene that went on too long, and then I realized that maybe it was real, and they just incorporated it into the movie. There was two characters fighting about what was the best animated movie of all time, whether it was Ratatouille or Toy Story. They're both wrong. It's The Incredibles. But that went on for a good 3 or 4 minutes, and then they started bringing the crew into it. So I started to realize this was an actual argument these two girls were having, and they just threw it into the movie. Whatever, I'm not mad. So I'm going to ding the movie a tad bit for that, just because I felt like it went on too long. So I'm going to take off 1 point for that. However, I'm going to add 2 points for having the maniacal genius of the Michigan indie film community in there, Mr. Nathan Rumler himself, of Amityville Vibrator and Fangboner fame. So, gains 2 points for that. A whole hell of a lot of fun, guys. I'm going to leave a link in the description. Go to eBay, pick it up. It's $20 shipped. You won't regret it. I mean, if you watch the trailer and it looks like a movie you want to watch, you're going to like it. If you watch the trailer, it's not the kind of movie you want to watch, it's not a movie for you. You're not the target audience. I absolutely recommend this movie. I normally rate 0 to 5 dookies, but I'm not going to do that. This episode only. It's only fitting that we do bananas instead of dookies. So here on Mr. Meathook's video reviews, for the first time ever, we're going to give out bananas rather than dookies. And again, had a blast with this. Highly recommend it. For the first time ever. I didn't think I'd ever do this. I didn't think I would ever go above. But this movie, on a scale of 0 to 5, with 0 being absolute and 5 being the cream of the crap, I'm going to give Psycho Ape 6 bananas. I absolutely loved this movie. I highly recommend it. Again, the one scene with the fight about which cartoon is best went on too long. Kind of brought the movie to a screeching halt for a minute. But then it picks right back up, goes back into its insanity mode. I highly recommend it for anyone that thinks the trailer looks good. If it's your kind of movie, check it out. Shot a mini DV, 64 minutes. It's never, except for that 4 minutes or whatever it is, it's never dull. It's just nonstop, bam, 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 bam. Great kills, ridiculously bad CGI characters. Some of the characters die more than once, and I don't even care. There's no real story. It doesn't make any sense, and I don't care. I had an absolute blast. Check out Psycho Ape. Anyways, guys, as always, I want you to be cool, be spoopy, and support independent horror. Deuces.
Warning. If you are under the age of 13, you are not permitted to watch this channel, set by the new standards of the FTC. Although some of the content on this channel could feature cartoons or animation, it is for adults only. Thank you. and have a wonderful fucking day. Well, you guys asked for it, so we are bringing you today the best of Ted Koppel. Nobody asked for that. No one. Nobody wants to hear this guy and he's talking all the...
Just watch out for the Ted Koppel bits. He'll pour broken glass in your ears.
Rolling thunder.
Hey, my cousin is coming over for a week. Hey, I'm happy because our test results are kind of through the roof. Hey, they'll breathe. Yeah, but no, he's the worst one. I'm Dumbledore. I don't want her to come anymore back there. She's not a hussy. Dad. I'm Dumbledore, and
No, you're not.
I'm a wizard.
Well, not much for the outdoor types, but you farmers are going to love this. The current.
Alright. Looks like you've killed your friend.
I don't want breakfast, I'm asking for french fries, and a burger, yeah. No, but you gotta... I'm probably your grandma. Hey, she like got the wolf and she ate the wolf. And the brother was like, why are you eating that wolf? Hamburger, we got some french fries. We ain't got it. We don't serve breakfast.
Seriously, how do you keep getting jobs?
You gotta get the breakfast in time, you ain't gonna get your egg Benedict. I don't want egg Benedict. I want a hamburger and french fries. But you can't. This is the YouTube police. I heard there's some beef sanding.
Looks like you're making meth.
Sometimes standing you can be on side projects, but
I can't believe you came to save me.
Point on that county. My papers are gone. Hey, Daddy, let's go fishing with Sandy at school today. Yeah, I go fishing, Dad. Dad, can I go fishing with Sandy, Dad? Dad, I gotta go fishing with Sandy. Hey, Dad. There's a big bees outside. Wanna go fishing? Dad, I wanna go fishing with Sandy. Dad, I wanna go. This cake is outstanding. It's so good and delicious. I love it, and I love you. And God bless all the work you're doing overseas. You're a good person, Bethany. I don't care what they said. I would also like to add, this cake is delicious. Were you up all night making this cake? I think it's fantastic. And I also think it's good that you'll help him with your husband at the Humane Society, because you gotta get those things. And it was the people, but I gotta say some other things too. It's so good. I might have to ask you how you got the recipe for this thing. Because it's that delicious, Bethany. And I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of the country you're serving. It's so good that you and your husband are going in and taking in stray dogs. It's good you did that at home. My only problem is you hanging out with that hussy Samantha. What could she ever do for anybody? She's a hussy, and she's no good. It is, regrettably, she's here with us tonight. She's here with us tonight, and I don't want her in the bacon club no more. I don't want her in the bacon club anymore, Bethany. I don't want her in the club anymore, Bethany. She's not a hussy, and her husband needs a seat. And I don't care what you gotta say. I want you out of the bacon club. I don't want you in the bacon club no more. You're gonna make all the fun of all our friends here, and that's it. I'm not gonna do it. I don't care about Becky. I don't care what you think about me. That's it. I don't want her in the club anymore, Becky. I don't want her in the club anymore. That's it. I don't know. I'm done with you. I'm done with you, Becky. And I'm done with the fact you gotta make fun every time everybody's seated. This is what I think about you in the park. Bethany, you bitch. You bitch, Bethany. Why?
I was not expecting this.
911, what are you reporting?
I'm playing this game. Well, I try to play it, but every time I try to listen to a game, I got this doll in my room. This doll keeps talking, and I can't concentrate on the game. Shut up!
Hello?
I can't play the game. No, I can't play the game. You keep talking like that. No, I can't do this. It won't be quiet. I can't concentrate.
Uh-oh. Okay, hang on.
You can't keep that on your butt. You can't be touching your butt like that. The doll, he keeps touching his butt. You don't keep doing it.
Hello?
Wow, wasn't that great?
You don't sing anymore. You don't really sing any more songs.
Alright, do you want to hear me sing a Beatles/Nirvana cover?
No.
As long as I Nothing on the dark web either. Maybe. What? Yeah, whatever. Oh my god, that's really dark.
Hey, Mr. Caretaker, I just inherited this house, so my friends and I are going to party in it. Is there anything we should know about it?
No, not that I can think of. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot this place is haunted by a serial killer's ghost or something. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was waiting for the Monty Python music to start. It's time for Cooking with Dr. Ghoul. And today we're going to be bringing to life amazing, fantastic, stupendous, yet easy to do chili spaghetti. Chili. All right, now for the ingredients, man. Let's look at our spices. We need 2 teaspoons of chili powder, about half a teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of cumin. We're going to wind up using about a tablespoon of garlic. We need a can of crushed tomatoes, a can of tomato sauce, and a can of tomato paste. Each of those is going to add a slightly different consistency and a slightly different taste. We're going to need a cup of beef broth. Now that's a cube of bouillon to a cup of boiling water. Unless you're using the good stuff. Now the good stuff, it's about a teaspoon to a cup of boiling water. Of course, we're going to need a bunch of spaghetti. And finally, we're going to need a pound of ground beef. Now that's it. Now that we've got our ingredients ready, let's go over and make this happen. Okay, man. Now I'm not going to sit here and make you watch me cook spaghetti for 10 minutes. What I need you to know is how to tell when spaghetti's done. Do you know how to tell when spaghetti's done? No! That's wrong, man! That's absolutely wrong! You never just throw your spaghetti at something. If you throw your spaghetti and it sticks to your skeleton, it's overdone. It's mush. Spaghetti should be what they call al dente. Just a little bite. Just a little tiny, tiny, tiny crunch to it. That's it. Then you know it's done. So keep this in mind. Keep the spaghetti off your wall and off your skeleton. Take a taste. Then you'll know if it's done. Okay, once your spaghetti's done, you pour it through a colander and you shock it with cold water. You want to cool those noodles down, otherwise they continue to cook. Then you've got mush and you can throw it at a skeleton. Okay, here we go. We add our tomato paste. Look at that, all came out, look at that. We add our tomato sauce. And we add that can of crushed tomatoes. We pop in a little bit of garlic. Remember, garlic equals flavor, so you can't really put in too much. And you add all those fine seasonings. Give that a little stir. adjust that heat. Get it to a nice medium heat. Stir up your sauces. Look at that texture. See that? Nice and thick. Now we're going to add our ground beef. Don't be shy. Put it all in there at once. Stir that up. Now you're saying to yourself, Dr. Gould, man, that looks a little thick. Well, guess what, little buddy? It is a little thick. Remember this? A little bit of beef broth. Beef broth help you in the day. You pour a little bit of that in there. You measure the consistency. See if it's thick enough. See if it's thin enough. You know, either way. Look at that. Now that looks pretty good to me. So now that we've got it all mixed, now that we've got that all mixed up, we're going to take a lid, put it over the top, make sure that's a medium to low heat, and let it sit for about 30 minutes. Ask yourself, what can you do for 30 minutes? Do you have any threes? Okay, you take those nice cold noodles, you put them in a bowl. Now you add sauce to noodles, never the other way around. Now I just happen to know exactly how much sauce is in this, so I'm just going to pour that right over there like that. You give it a good toss. And there you have it. Chili spaghetti. And there you have it. Dr. Gould's super amazing. Amazingly fantastic, but easy to make. Chili spaghetti.
Hello friends, Charlie here again with another quickie cocktail for you. This time, I'm not going to say the name of the drink yet. You'll see what it is at the end. Very simple drink, 3 ingredients, plus the ice of course. And it starts with 1 ounce of light rum. You know I prefer the dark rum, but this one goes with the light rum. I suggest you go with the light. 1 full ounce. 1/2 ounce of an orange liqueur. You can use triple sec, you can use orange curacao, you can use Cointreau if you want. Does not matter, they're all 3 the same. 1/2 ounce. 2 ounces of cranberry juice. One thing about the cranberry juice, don't be fooled friends. When you buy it, make sure it says cranberry juice, not cranberry juice cocktail. There's a big difference. 2 ounces. All of that in our shaker over the ice. Tap the shaker securely. Quick shake. And then we pour. Do not pour this one over ice. It goes straight into the cocktail glass. A beautiful pink color to it from the cranberry juice and the orange curacao I used. Very light, smells very lovely. Pretty good too. Now then, this being the internet, the name of this drink is The Game. Therefore, you just lost the game. I'll see you with the next video, friends. Goodbye. Hello friends, Charlie and my lovely co-host Skunky here yet again with another cocktail for you. What are we making this time, Skunky?
The Kamikaze.
This one, friends, is above all her absolute favorite drink. Would you say that, Skunky?
Yes. It's very simple, but it's very good.
It's very what?
Very good.
Once again, she'll be outside talking to clouds in just a few minutes, I'm sure. But you shouldn't, when you drink responsibly, friends. Don't go outside and talk to clouds. You should yell at clouds, not talk to them.
And despite the misnomer, this is not a shooter.
No, it's not. You should never drink a shooter. A drink should be savored and enjoyed, not see how fast you can get it down. Anyway, enough preaching. 1 ounce of vodka. There's already ice in the shaker. 1 ounce of triple sec. And what is triple sec, Skunky?
Citrus liqueur.
And orange liqueur.
Orange liqueur.
So you could also use Cointreau if you wanted to, or you could use
Curacao.
Curacao. It'll alter the taste slightly, but it'll still work. And 1 ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. Always freshly squeeze your citrus fruits.
If you watch enough of these videos, you realize that my flavor profile tends to be towards tart.
Mm-hmm. Everyone has a flavor profile, friends. You'll discover yours in time. A quick shake. And shaking does what, Skunky?
Mixes the ingredients together.
And?
Chills it.
And?
I don't know.
Dilutes the drink. You want a little bit of dilution from the ice in the shaker.
Yeah.
Strain into a martini or small coupe glass, like we've got here.
Yes, a little watered down doesn't hurt.
A little watered down. I love this shaker, but it's a very slow strain. By the way, for those of you who are wondering, this is a Houdini touch top shaker. You can find them most places. Actually, Walmart of all places actually carries these. Very reasonably priced too. We don't sell them. And here we have the Kamikaze. A very lovely light yellow color from the lime juice. Lime juice is always yellow, friends, not green. If you have green lime juice, there's something wrong with it. Very strong citrus smell. tart with a kick.
Yes. And despite it only having 1 ounce of vodka and 1 ounce of triple sec, don't let that fool you.
It can hit you rather fast. So go slow on it. That's why we said don't do it as a shooter. Shooters are a waste of time, effort, and money. Savor your drink, friends. Savor your drink. And this is a perfect drink to savor.
And chilled is very important with this.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, the lime is so incredibly strong. This, with it chilled, is very nice and pleasant and kind of just...
With any juice or alcohol, if you chill it, that mutes the flavor profile quite a bit, which is what you want.
So your mouth doesn't pucker on the very first taste.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very good. I think you did well.
Thank you. So there you have it, friends, a kamikaze. Not a shooter, a small drink. Very tasty, very easy to make.
Drink slowly.
It's all 1 ounce measurements. 1 ounce of vodka, 1 ounce of triple sec, 1 ounce of lime juice. A quick shake with ice, strain into a glass, a lovely little drink. Always, friends, enjoy what you drink and drink what you enjoy. And remember, you can catch us where, Skunky?
Every Sunday night from 7 to 9 Eastern on KJSR.net.
And where else can they see more videos?
On iFood TV and YouTube.
Which we also mirror our videos on nts-show.com, which is our personal website. There will be a link down below for that.
I think it's everywhere they can see us right now.
For now. Anyway, friends, enjoy your drinks, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Well, hello, folks, and happy Halloween. So I'd like to take this opportunity to travel back in time for a little Halloween history, specifically 1933. Now was the time when censors had little imagination and almost no sense of humor at all. So what you're about to see was originally banned. It might have had just a little too much spookiness, might have been just a little too risque, and it probably had a little too much boop boop be doop. We hope you enjoy it.
Let's go for the
There you have it, folks. A little historic Halloween band Betty Boop. We sure hope you enjoyed it. At least half as much as I did. Anyway, let's turn this back over to whoever the heck it is that's running this show. Happy Halloween.
Part 3 of the Ecto-Z inversion. Meanwhile, above Beetlejuice 3, we've received details from Space Command on how to cannibalize our shield generators to outfit our lander to handle the surface temperatures of Beetlejuice 3. Hugo is making the modifications now as we speak. During this operation, we will be defenseless. We may have to find out the opportunity that a good offense is the best defense. The Jolly Roger, perfect and now ready for killing. Bring us around and ready the Emerald Ray. The Green Witch is returning. Do you ever have any good news for me? Now it is time for vengeance, Earthman. Fire those missiles. Let's take care of the Green Witch. Lander to the Jolly Roger, we've launched. Track the lander and fire! Corso to Hugo, what's your status? Corso to Hugo, what's your status? Damn. Medics and technicians, get down to the lander, get Hugo, get the Z isotope, get it in the system, and refuel the engines. Engineering the Corso, the Z drive, is ready. Hugo, your timing couldn't be better. Infocom, inform Space Hero Command we're returning to the planet Maya. We've engaged with the Green Witch, and I'm going back to refuel some extra ships to help out. We'll have a fleet of Space Hero Command ships to take care of the Green Witch. She'll know that we mean business. We have enough Zed to fuel them. Must retreat. I will get you next time, Corso. Who says the Green Witch? We'll meet again, Green Witch, and your evil will be stopped. Astro Space Hero. Later. After the defeat of the Green Witch, the Zed mining facility is restored to operation. Isotope shipments have resumed and Space Fleet is at full power. Congratulations, Corso, you've done it. Zed have been received and the fleet is fueled and ready for action. And the Green Witch returns. The Jolly Roger and her crew will be ready. As long as I draw a breath. and Jolly Roger's fit to fly. I will take care of evil in the galaxy. Long live the heroes of Space Fleet and the 9 Astro Space heroes in the galaxy.
Welcome to another edition of Tea and a Trailer. I am your host, Victor Von Psychotron, and tonight's tea is T1's English Breakfast Black Tea Teapot. Whatever that is. So, while our tea is brewing, let's watch a trailer that lasts about, 2 minutes, the recommended brewing time for this tea. A trailer for a sci-fi classic with special effects by Master Ray Harryhausen. 20 million miles to Earth.
The airship XY-21, which crashed into the Mediterranean Sea on the 11th, was a single-stage, astral-propelled rocket launched 13 months ago from a site within the United States. The rocket, with its complement of 17 men, had landed on the planet Venus.
Venus?
The planet Venus? Some of you may also have heard the story of a monster now confined here in Rome Zoo. That beast is from Venus.
For those electric cables. Misericordia! Power's gone.
Left Foot Red. We hope you have enjoyed this latest edition of Tea and a Trailer. Please feel free to email us your comments about it. Also be sure to check out our blog, Facebook fan page, Twitter feed, and of course, WeirdoRama.com. So, for all of us at Weirdo-Rama, this is Victor Von Psychotron telling all of you to stay weird and enjoy your tea. Left hand green, ladies.